This talk is dedicated to all the politicians and ed reformers who think we can standardize our way into improving the American education system. I'd like to share the things that I think they should focus on standardizing instead. You've probably heard the saying that weighing a pig doesn't make it fatter. So what then is the real purpose of the standardization obsession in this country? It's about comparing. School versus school, state versus state, student versus student. We are now obsessed with comparing children with each other while we race to the top to leave no child behind. Standardization is also about conformity to someone's idea of what an American citizen should be. We need everyone to know the exact same stuff and be able to demonstrate it the exact same way. Bubble sheets and 5-point essays. I would measure schools differently. My main measurement of effectiveness would be, do students want to come to your school or class? Is your school a real community that students want to be at? Community. Standardize that. Our students wake up at 5 a.m. or earlier to catch long bus rides to arrive at school before 7 a.m. because they want to be here. Why? Relationships. Standardize that. Parents comment that they don't have to fight with their child to get out of bed to go to school because they want to go to school for the first time ever. Schools that are places that care about students. Love. Standardize that. Students who love life, learning, and people. Students who share happiness with all they meet. Joy. Standardize that. The one word students use to describe our school is family. Our students come from 20 districts across our county, including urban, suburban, and rural. They represent many ethnicities, life experiences, and previous levels of success in school. Family. Standardize that. Students who work with all kinds of people, not just their friends, and build upon each other's strengths. Students who work together to solve big problems impossible to achieve alone. Collaboration. Standardize that. Mary created a fun memes page on Facebook about our school, and later a freshman survival guide. No, she didn't have to. No, she wasn't graded. Creativity. Standardize that. In problem-based learning, students think deeply to solve authentic problems for real situations. Students also direct their own learning through voice and choice in what they study and how they present it. Choices. Standardize that. We ended the year with a world simulation where students took over and ran the world. They made treaties, fought wars, negotiated, and called a world conference on their own. They came to me before and after school to tell me their strategies. Problem solving. Standardize that. I watch my students get concerned about injustice in the world, such as the Holocaust, genocides, racism, women's rights in the Arab Spring protests, and the effects of war. Students who care about democracy, human rights, and justice. Empathy. Standardize that. You see, I care more about my students being caring human beings than their test scores. Caring. Standardize that. Students learning how to speak in public about what they are learning and what they care about. Communication. Standardize that. In PBL, students can demonstrate their learning through creative ways. One pair of girls made a mock-up of Glamour magazine critiquing society's worship of women's bodies. Fighting stereotypes. Standardize that. You see, students are controlled in schools. Don't touch this. Don't talk out of turn. Don't blah, blah, blah. At our school, students can eat and drink in class and move freely without a pass. Students are the one who created the norms of how everyone should be treated in class. Respect. Standardize that. Students are not some kind of widget that can all be taught the exact same way, like a part is fashioned on an assembly line. Students need to have their individual needs met. Personalization. Standardize that. My son wants to be a geologist and loves rocks. This year he had no science until second semester because it's not a tested subject. Students should be given freedom in the curriculum to explore their passions. Passions. Standardize that. I gave a collaborative open internet test. You know, the way real historians work. Peyton said, I wrote a lot. This test was fun. I hope we do this again. Love of learning. Standardize that. On Facebook last summer, Anna said, people count down the days until the end of school, but I count down the days of summer. Look what the school has done to me. It makes me dread summer. Acceptance and belonging. Standardize that. Hey, politician and ed reformer, you want to make sure no child gets left behind? Community, relationships, love, joy, family, collaboration, creativity, choices, problem solving, empathy, caring, communication, fighting stereotypes, respect, personalizations, passions, love of learning, acceptance and belonging. Standardize these for every child in every classroom, and you won't have to worry about the rest of their education.